means it's a day to relax. I'll tell you what, we really look forward to Wednesdays around here at our house. Mama Pat is here with me. She's actually going under the name of Patricia Lau today, her official name. She's very haughty today, yes. No, we just can't figure it out. Just clicking all over the place. Anyway, I am so glad that you're here. We are going to not only be taking a look at some beautiful pink jewelry today, but it is Pink October, as you may be well aware of, or maybe not. Pink October is to help raise awareness for breast cancer. And I think it's just so important that we talk about this as women and as gentlemen too, that support the women that they love. And the other part of it is a lot of gentlemen also are getting breast cancer. And so I think it is important that we share all this information amongst one another. So that's really what I wanted to do today. I wanted to talk about what you can do, early prevention, people that we've lost, people that are fighting the fight right now. And I know there are many of you out there. And I'm really looking forward to spending this time with you. So she is live. Mom is giving me the 2 thumbs up. She's ready to go. Just so I can be sure that you're hearing us and seeing us okay, would you mind putting a hello to Mom in the chat? That would be really nice. Are you getting and receiving? I see you doing this.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, ladies. All right. Well, I think we can
Cass
get going then, huh?
Hello, Mama
And hello,
Pat.
Cass. She's saying hello this morning. Good to have you with us. Yeah, Cass, I think this is a really good way to spend a half an hour looking at pretty jewelry and talking about, talking about breast cancer awareness, which is just so important and so near and dear to all of us. You can always tell it's Wednesday out here. You hear the dogs locked upstairs. They're barking in the background, so I hope that's not too distracting. I got my sparkly mug out here. Mom's looking amazing again this morning. So I see your eyes wide open. What's going on, Mom?
It's working.
It's working. We're always so surprised when it works. Isn't that funny? But yeah, it is. It's fun. Wednesdays are fun because, again, we dress down. We just, throw on the glasses. We come out and we spend a half an hour talking about stuff that's important to you and I and everybody else out there, I hope. So here's an item that I thought would be a wonderful way to lift somebody up, somebody that maybe was struggling, a great way to show your support for Pink October without being too over the top or too obvious about it. These are J412643 if you're playing along. I also hope you can see I posted the links last night before I went to bed, so that, and Mom's going to repost them too as we go along. So if you do want to see them, you know what the item numbers are if you go to QVC.com. But this is from our Accents by Affinity line, and accents are things that either have an accent as far as carat weight goes in diamonds, or they could be set in sterling silver, because most of our affinity program is set in 14 karat gold. These are something that I definitely wanted to come out of the gate with. They are a web discovery item, and I want to explain what that's all about. One of the things we pride ourselves on here at the Diamond Boutique is trying to stay on top of the inventory. And when you look around, you find some things there that have never been on the air before that are marvelous value. And this is one of those items. Again, you're seeing a really nice earring here that's on 3 credit card payments of only $66.15. I know, it's just, to me, it's just amazing. It would be a wonderful holiday gift. It's a great way, again, to lift somebody up. But pink seems to be the color this year. Ever since Barbie and Kian hit the scene, everybody's talking pink. And so I love wearing it. It makes me feel good when I wear pink. Pink is a nice pop of color in the winter time. And I see you typing away like a mad
We
woman.
have to say hello to William.
Oh, William is here. Hi, William.
We
I'm so
missed
glad
him.
you're feeling better and able to be with us. What's that?
We missed him.
We have missed you. We've missed you a lot. And, you're a part of this discussion too, William, because there are things that men and women can do during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, not only to support one another, but also to take good care of ourselves, right? So it's a good time to reflect on that and to make some positive changes. And if there is anybody that is more into positive changes than William, I don't think I've ever met one. I love you. I love what you're doing with your life. He is constantly trying to do better and be better. And I just love you so much. You're a wonderful guy. And thank you for being with us. I appreciate it. I thought maybe you'd like to see the earrings for scale. Now that's a big ear.
That's not one of our ears.
It's not one of our ears. This is actually better looking than our ears. Let's
That's a lot
face it.
better than my large ear for Anna.
Oh my God. Do you mind if I tell that story? That's a
No, if
funny
you quit
story.
saying God all the
Can
time.
I? Okay.
It's not funny.
So, all right. So recently, Mom went in for a hearing check, right? We all do. I went in for my hearing check as well. And while she was there, the guy, now keep in mind that ears are his thing, right? So he gets really excited about ears.
He
of all
waves
things.
to me now when I walk
And
by
now
at the
that's
mall.
true. When we go to the mall and we walk by the audiologist, he like waves at us, and he practically blew me a kiss the last time I was there.
I
Although
paid
he was
cash for my
chasing some
hearing
woman
aids.
down the hall. I don't understand that at all. But anyway, what he said to Mom that makes me laugh is I'm sitting there. It's the first time we'd ever met him. And he looks at her very earnestly and says, "You have very large ears. I mean,
woman.
really unusually large ears for a woman." Oh man, I wish I could flip the camera around and show you the look on her face right now. She looked at him like,
And you said, thank him, Mom.
I said, "Thank you, Mom. All the better to hear you with." Yes. So anyway, that was my little story at the audiologist.
Get back to those earrings.
Back to the earrings. Yeah, they're a really nice size. They're about a half of an inch from the top to the bottom. And really the story here is enameling. And enameling is a really cool technique when you're making jewelry. I want to learn how to do that. I need to go and learn how to do enameling.
In your spare time.
In my spare time, yeah. But to me, it's just such a glassy, classy compliment to diamonds. And what I love about it, you know what it goes back to? It goes back to I get the nicest compliment when I was young and cute. Some guy said to me, "You know what? You're the kind of girl that can wear pearls and blue jeans together." And I thought, that's right, I'm cool. Yeah, no. But I think that's a really big compliment. I love that whole idea. And to me, enameling in diamonds is a little like pearls and denim. You know, it's like leather and lace. I like the juxtaposition of it. And I think that's one of the reasons I like these earrings. That and the fact that they're under $200 and Christmas and Hanukkah are coming, right? So, thanks again for being with me, everybody. I see my friend John is there. My sister Amy just came in. John, meet Amy. Amy, meet John. And by the way, a lot of John's merchandise is going to be featured in today's show. I love these pieces he does for us in pink. And so if you have any requests for the designer himself, this would be the place to put it. If you're looking for anything specific, put it in the chat. Trust me, he's there for you. And I love it when you talk amongst one another. So Cass, this is your chance. John, tell John what you're looking for in the world of jewelry and he can make it happen for you. He's a man. He's also a pretty good golfer from what I can see on Facebook. All right, so anyway, hi, John. This ring is one of John's pieces, so it really kind of came in. Oh, actually, I don't know if this one is John's. I was thinking we were to the next ring. This is from our Accents by Affinity collection as well. I wanted to start with a couple of things that were very inexpensive. So in case you joined us late, I started with a web discovery item, which was a pair of enameled and diamond hoop earrings. And the link is on the chat if you want to go back and look. They were under $200. Now we climb a little bit in the price point to $374 on this beautiful ring, which I'm showing you in rose gold for our Pink October kind of celebration today. The whole theme is all things pink, ways to celebrate and to remind ourselves that we need to take good care of ourselves and our breast health, men and women. And so I thought that this was a half an hour really well spent. This ring to me is a celebration ring. This is for the warrior who's not only surviving, but thriving. And we have a lot of those in our family, which is maybe why I feel so connected to October. October is an important month around here anyway. It's our anniversary and all kinds of stuff goes on in October, but Breast Cancer Awareness Month is one of the most important things, honestly. We've had family members in the last year or two pass away from breast cancer that have fought for, my godmother, she fought for, 20, 30 years.
And beat it.
And beat it for a long time, Mom, that's right. And unfortunately, we lost her this year. She was my mom's best friend, so I don't want to get too far into it. She was very close to me, probably one of the closest family members that I had.
Your godmother.
My godmother, as I mentioned a moment ago. And then her daughters also have, really fought the fight. So it's, it's something that I really respect. And I think, when they look down on their hand and they see something like this, those little bubbles of champagne, those celebration diamonds that kind of bubble
Are
up,
they pink?
for a life well lived. Yes, the diamonds are not pink. The diamonds are white. But in this particular case, it's the rose gold. I did want to show you, it does come in two other colors in case pink's not your thing too. I have, something, a little something for everybody. Here's the yellow version, which you've seen me wear this on air a lot. There's also earrings, which you could find at QVC.com, but I'm really not selling anything. I'm just trying to show you what we have and how I would interpret the design. So the item number again on the bubble ring, which is a half
Oh, I
carat in
love it.
diamonds. What's that, Mama?
I love it.
I love it too. I think it's really, really fun. I love how it looks like those bubbles are coming up the glass. That's the best thing about champagne, I think. I like to carry it around to watch the bubbles fly, But it's $374, and it would make, I think, in pink, a wonderful celebration of somebody who, is fighting now, or a remembrance of a celebration of their life. So I really like that a lot. It's also on 3 credit card payments of $124.66 if you want to go look it up. And the link is also on the site, of course.
And I put the number out there.
And Mom put the number up too because she's awesome. There it is for scale. One last look, and then we're going to move on to something different. Would anybody else like to share a story or talk about, maybe honor somebody that they've lost or that is fighting right now? We'd be happy to do it. I mean, prayers work in groups, and we'd be happy to put you in our prayers. So just put it in the chat if you'd like. And we'll talk about positive things that we can do too to stave it off and to support one another. In fact, this is one of John's pieces. Before I get into that, I want to talk to you about getting a mammogram. They're not pleasant, I know that, although they are much better than they used to be. It's like to get Mom to go to the doctor is like terrible. She never wants to go. She thinks she's a doctor herself.
But I love the ring.
She loves the ring. I know we're talking jewelry, but I just want to say one of the things that we do, one of the little changes that we have made in our routine, and you might want to institute this if you've got somebody like Mama Pat in your family, is we go together. So we schedule them around the same time, hopefully on the same day if we can, although she always seems to like put it off for another week or so. But we go and we go regularly. And honestly, I can't give you any better advice than that because being ahead of it is really important. Now, because of what was going on with my family personally, I went another step, and some of you might want to investigate this. There is a test out there, a genetic test that you can take, and it was covered by my insurance, called a BRCA test. And what this did is it went back in our genetics. It took some DNA from me, and then they mapped out my predisposition for getting different types of cancer, including breast cancer. So it was money really well spent in my case. I know where I stand with it, and then I take good care of myself. Anyway, back to this. Speaking of taking good care of yourself,
Okay.
this, yes,
Shirley
Mom?
Girl, I'd have to butt in.
No, I'm glad you did. Hi, Cass.
Also wants a champagne diamond ring, east-west setting in gold.
John, did you see that? Did you hear that?
Under Shirley Girl.
Shirley Girl. Her name is Cass. She's a really good customer of mine, and she buys a ton of your jewelry, okay? So she wants an he's probably seen this on the chat too. She wants an east-west set champagne diamond. Did you want a solitaire or a cluster or a combination piece? I mean, do you have anything more that you would like to tell him as far as information goes, or the type of gold perhaps that you might like it in? I like rose gold, to tell you the truth, in champagne. I really do.
That's
but I
what I've
think
got.
yeah, that's what Mom has. Mom is a huge champagne diamond collector. She loves them. And if you haven't seen the studs that we have in inventory, if you're looking for champagne diamonds, those are so beautiful. And I think they're still available at QVC.com. But
What are
this ring,
the different
this is
diamonds in
actually pink and white diamonds.
Oh,
Hang on, 1, 2, 3. Pink and white diamonds. Do I have that right? Oh my God. I don't have the right item number down for this. I will have to repost the item number on it.
wait, is it J426434?
426434. Yes, that part is correct, but the description is not. I will tell you that the price on it is super reasonable for pink diamonds. These are natural pink diamonds. Then I want to give you a market update. This is $2,651. It's on 3 credit card payments of $883.67. And here's the thing, the first time I've been able to talk about this today, it's on 18 months special financing of $147.28. It's in 14 karat rose gold. And the information that I'm missing, and maybe John can pipe in here. Hey, John. And John's saying hi to Amy too, which is really nice. Thanks, John. I don't remember the carat weight offhand on this, and I meant to look it up. If you know it offhand, let me know, John. It's 426434. I think it's a carat and a half, but I'm not certain. If one of you wants to check it out at the .com and put it in the chat, that would be really helpful. But as we celebrate Pink October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I looked through and I wanted the one ring that I thought was really outstanding. You know, the one thing that if you were looking for that trophy ring, if you wanted that really big surprise on Hanukkah or Christmas, or you just had a little baby girl or, you know, fell in love, whatever it is, I wanted that one ring in our inventory that I thought did it in a big way. So this is the most expensive thing that I'm featuring during the live stream, but it is worth every single penny. Will you look at the beauty of those pink diamonds in the center? They're gorgeous. They're 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 20 of them there. Then on the left and the right, you see channel set baguettes, gorgeous white baguettes. So the pink against the white makes that soft and beautiful tender blush of pink really stand out. I mean, I think that this ring, this is something any woman, anywhere, any place would love to own, and as an upgrade for a wedding band, just beautiful. And then along the outer edge, we have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe. Yeah, it's 5 on each side, so another 10 diamonds.
John said he believes it's 1 carat.
Really? All right, if anybody has access to the .com, he thinks it's like a carat. Wow. Do you know how crazy that is to get a carat, most of it being in pink diamonds these days? Here comes your market update. All right, here's what's happening. I need a sip. I need a sip from the Diamondy mug.
We'll have to check.
Yeah, you can check it out too under the item number. But that's a lot of weight, right? It's a great, big, juicy pink diamond ring. So here's why I am all in on pink diamonds. And you hear me talk about this all the time on QVC. And ask me anything about pink diamonds. I love them so much. The lion's share of this world commodity came from Australia. And it came from a place called the Argyle Mine, which I've been fascinated with ever since I got involved in jewelry. I'm a graduate from the Gemological Institute of America in both colored gemstones and in diamonds. And any diamond other than white is considered a fancy, but some are more rare than others. Champagne diamonds that we were just talking about, they're beautiful and they are rare, but they're not nearly as rare as what we're seeing here. This is like the top of the mountain. And so when the Argyle mine closed this year, this is really fresh information. A lot of people don't realize that Argyle, after 37 years of production, closed. And this is a huge thing because it's a supply and demand issue, among other things. But, you know, if you collect anything, Limoges, boxes, artwork, once an artist passes on, you know how the value of the artwork goes so high? Well, and again, I never want to tell you to buy for investment, but if you follow what's happening in the market, in the last number of years, the last thing I read said that the prices have gone up 400%. And John can probably speak to this more intelligently than I can because he lives this colored diamond story. But it is, when 98% of the world commodity came from that one place, and that one place closes, and by the way, you talk about 1 in a million, you have to literally mine 1 million carats to get one. So that was when it was producing. So I really hope I'm not, dwelling on this too long, but people ask me, oh, what should I buy? What should I buy? What should I buy for Christmas? What's going to hold value? And again, not making a value statement, but just telling you, if you follow his history, pink diamonds in particular right now, and go ahead and Google it, you'll find it. They don't even know what makes a pink diamond pink yet. They think it's manganese, but they're not quite certain. And why they haven't figured it out, I don't know. I'm not a geologist, but I do know from talking to a geologist, Catherine Sheridan, if you and your hubby are watching, hello, that the odds of finding another mine like this are pretty much nil. So, but you never know about Mother Nature, do you? The point is, I wish I would have invested in Ceylon sapphires when I had the chance. I wish I would have bought paparazzi sapphire when it was affordable, right? Don't you? I mean, Burmese ruby is another really good example. So, enough said about that. It's a gorgeous ring any way you look at it. Oh, John's back. What is he saying, Mom? I can't see it
Supply
from.
and demand, very limited supply and big demand.
He said the supply is very limited and there's a huge demand. Just in case you're like me and can't see what he's putting in the chat. You can always go back later too and read all of the comments in the replay if you'd like. You've got the expert right here in the house. I'm not talking about me. John DeJohnny knows what I know is here. What John DeJohnny knows about pinks, probably here. Or maybe here. Hi, John. Oh, yeah. Ask him anything, honestly. All right. So I love this. This is my pick, obviously. It's a beautiful ring, and it is J426434. It is, I know it's a lot of money, $2,600, but it's a steal at $2,600. That's what I have to say about it. And I love the Art Deco kind of style. I think it's just perfect. All right, I got to keep an eye on the clock today. All right, hey, I'm doing pretty well. Let's go. Let's go. There's the ring on her hand so that you get an idea for scale. I always like to show you that so that you're not surprised when you get it home. I'll tell you a funny story about that. It has to do with my pal Dan Dennis. A lot of you guys know Dan, right? Dan is iconic in the jewelry industry, and really, he's been such a funny part of my life, my whole life long. Ever since I was a little baby host, right? But the very first thing I ever bought on television shopping was from the Home Shopping Network. And it was right after I took the job, before I actually started. I wanted to see what the experience was like to order something. So I ordered a set of three earrings. They look huge on the screen is my point. And I ordered them from Dan, and he kept talking about how big they were, and how beautiful they were. I ordered them, and I opened up the box and I went,
Oh, God.
Dan, I mean, they were beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I still have them. I love them. But they were not big. They were tiny. This is a nice big ring. You know, you're going to see this one. But I love him. He's so awesome. And his book is great too, by the way. All right. It is time for a web discovery. This is where Mom and I go treasure hunting on the web for you.
We got it right.
I got it right. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes. We have two of them today. We started with the earrings, a little kiss on the ear that we showed earlier with the pink enameling that had a darker shade of pink. This is more of a Peruvian pink opal color. It's that light, more like my top. It's a more light color pink. I fell in love with this thing. I'm thinking about buying this bangle, honestly. I love how it's got the diamonds through the center channel and they're protected. And then it looks like three bangles that are stacked, but it's not. On either side, there's a nice little thin row of perfect, smooth, glossy, gorgeous pink enameling. So enameling is an art form that has been around for a long, long time. There's different types of enameling. When you're enameling on a curve like this, you better upgrade it. You know, you don't want it to crack or craze. You want it to be nice and smooth. So when you're looking at enameling, keep an eye out for that. There's good, better, and best in everything. And as you know, we deal with the top. Not everything makes it to the air, though, here at QVC. And this is one of those little secret surprises that I think is awesome. The bangle is item number J412627. It is on 3 credit card payments of $213.15. So the total price is $639.45. And they also have 12-month special financing with a Q card of $53.28. So the Q card is a pretty nice thing. It is the QVC credit card. And so if you apply for one and you get approved on the spot, you can do it with a phone call, then you can start using it right away. So you could have gotten the ring that we were just showing you, the big juicy ring. That is on 18-month special financing of $147.28. Yeah, so it could be under the tree or presented as a Hanukkah gift or an I do gift or I will gift or a push present, any of those things. And if she didn't like it, you could return it, which is kind of nice as well. You're not going to want to give that up, though. Again, that's a commodity that very few people will ever have a chance to own in their lifetime.
As the great-grandmother, soon of 2 little girls.
Oh, that's right.
This or the enamel ring with diamonds in the beginning.
The earrings, yes.
Either or both would be the
Yeah.
best gift from that wonderful husband for the first baby girls
Oh, you're so
to the
right.
mom.
You're
It would
so
be
right,
so
Mom.
special.
Yes.
Yep.
You know,
Tyrone,
Tyrone is with us. Hi, Tyrone. You made
he's
it.
sorry he's late. I'm
He's
always
sorry he's
late.
late. You know what? I just love that you show up. I do. And every week you're there for me. So I really appreciate it. We're celebrating Pink October today, Tyrone. So we're talking about Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which applies, to you and John and Michael and everybody else William, everybody that happens to be stopping in and watching here today, men and women. And we're gonna, give you some good tips on how to take care of yourself here towards the end of the show. You're gonna want to stay with us because I have the ultimate way to celebrate. Life and love coming up in just a little bit. This, though, to Mom's point, again, we've got or she's got two little grandbabies that are coming into the world. One is 2.
One's here,
Yeah, is she 2? She must be almost
close,
2.
and the other one
And
is
the other one is due like any minute, practically. I mean, it's going to be really fun Christmas for the family. So what she was saying is that maybe each row of the enameling represented one of the grands. So I think that's a really nice idea.
Tyrone's our good buddy with good taste.
Yeah, he does have good taste, doesn't he?
Yep.
So anyway, getting back to this, you can use 12-month special financing on that Q card, which is nice, and that brings it down to $53. So there's all kinds of opportunities. They've got promotions going on. I looked it up last night, and I think it was, don't hold me to it, you're going to want to look it up yourself or ask a network rep, but I think it was $20 off your first purchase if you're brand new, $20 off of a $40 or more purchase, and there was a code for that. And then there was a code for, or not a code for your new Q card. For your new Q card, you got $20 off your first purchase. So,
Even if that's not the exact codes, there's always
oh, there's
something
always
special
something. That is so
being
true.
offered. I mean, always.
Yeah, you make a really good point. Mom and I are really hooked on QVC shopping.
Unfortunately.
I mean, honestly, it's fun though. I mean, I'm having a ball with it. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen the holiday catalog, but there were some really good ideas within the holiday catalog too that went out to some of the customers. I don't know how they sent it out or what they did, but there's some really good stuff in it. No
Michelle,
diamonds though, darn it. They should have featured some diamonds in there.
anytime anyone like Shermy Girl, Cass, she speaks up and said, "This is what I like." If they don't, I see a lot of people here in the back.
Yeah,
A lot.
yeah, there is, and it's good
They
to
may
see you
not
all.
want to get on there and
No, I get that.
go to your Michele Lau for QVC.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Thing.
The private message. Yeah, I do understand that. And we see that there's lots of you that are watching us every week, and we're growing like crazy, which we're so thankful for. I really,
Make
really
requests.
appreciate it. But make requests because folks like John stop in. My boss has been here from time to time. The buyers stop into this and listen to what you have to say. So this is your forum. I mean, this is way different from being on TV and presenting product. This is just us. I mean, we're just talking about stuff that we like in life and all the goodies that go along with it. So this is what the bracelet looks like on your wrist if you are interested in it. It is J412627. Because I am getting kind of close to the top, I put a clock in here finally. Isn't this smart? Yeah, it only took me
Well, you got
6
minutes.
episodes.
3 minutes.
I got a little time. All right. So this ring.
Wait now. Kat
What?
says a catalog without diamonds is not worth reading.
I agree.
No.
I just throw it right away. No, there was good stuff in there. In fact, if you did get it, there's a coupon in there too. So, and it was 20% off of an item. So, just saying. This ring, then this will be the final ring that we're going to present. And then we're just going to talk about things that you can do to prepare yourself or your family. And again, I would really love to have you participate in that part of the conversation. But this ring will always remind me of Jennifer Coffey. Jen Coffey and I launched this ring, and this also is one of John's, so show him some love. He does wonderful things in pink diamonds in heart shapes for us. But she and I put this up, and it sold out so fast. I don't even know how many times we've reordered it for you. But here's the problem. Remember what we were talking about with pink diamonds? I mean, John's good. John's the best in the business, but he can only bring us as much as Mother Nature will yield or that's available, in the diamond bourses. So it's tough. And what's a diamond bourse? A diamond bourse is where you have to be invited to bid on parcels of things. And you need somebody like John for that job, or you need somebody, in the business that has an inside track to that, because it's a very small, select group of people that are able to purchase in this way. And the fewer middlemen you have, the better pricing you can get. And so, because he is so plugged in and tuned in the market, he can do some things for us that are pretty wonderful. I mean, this ring, believe it or not, is under $1,200. And it is fully finished on the back. John knows that I insist on that. I love those finishes that where you glide the ring on your hand and it feels like lingerie, right? It just feels sexy the way that it slips on your finger. It's just so exciting when you put it on. And this one's not too girlish. It's girly, but it's not young. It's timeless. You could put this on a girl's hand that's 16 years old and it would be beautiful on her hand. You could put it on a sweet 66 or 76 or 86, or, just wear it lovingly yourself. I just think as a family gift for the holidays, it would be fantastic. That puffed heart on the top is pink diamonds, natural pink diamonds, no treatment, no heating, nothing. They took them out of the earth. They polished them, they cut them, they set them in jewelry. And I'll tell you, one of the hardest things about these pink diamonds that we've been talking about today is gem sorting and color matching. Getting a parcel that's really tight so that the make of the diamonds, and I use that term like they would use it in pearls, where from one pearl to the next, it's got that perfect luminosity. That's a perfect make. I think the tonality of these is really perfection.
The center of the heart,
It
right?
puffs up in pink
In the
diamonds
center, yes.
in the center, and then it's surrounded by a rose gold frame,
Yes.
and then out here is white diamonds,
And then double.
and they're also set in a kind of a ruffly set. And yes, then a split shank, a double row shank on the side. I wonder if I took a picture of that. Oops, no, I did not.
That's all right.
I didn't
That's
have
beautiful.
it.
Beautiful.
But yeah, anytime you see this S&J, you know that you're getting something really special from John.
Michelle, I said request for special items or information at Michele Lau at.
Oh yeah, I never finished that thought, did I? Actually, yeah, I'll give you a website where you'll get through a lot easier. Okay, not everybody knows about this either. See what you get when you tune in.
At QVC.
If you are uncomfortable posting here for one reason or another, a lot of people don't like to come on. I love it. I think it's great. You can communicate directly with everybody, but I understand your shyness. So if you email me, first of all, you can email me at hello@youaresolidgold.com. Okay, hello@youaresolidgold.com, and that will get to me. The other thing you can do is you could send me a private message on my Facebook page, which is Michele Lau for QVC. Michelle has one L in it. So there's lots of ways to reach me. Yes, the word for. Yeah, not a number. You're so smart. This mama mine is so smart. When we make enough mistakes, we do learn. It's hello@youaresolidgold.com. It doesn't matter if it's capitalized or small or whatever, it gets to me. Anyway, I would love to hear from you and what you're looking for. That ring is pretty hot. We're almost, no, that's okay. What did you want to say, Mama?
No.
Anything else? All right, so we're going to wrap up here. And again, I want to thank you for everything, but I don't want to leave without a couple of things, just to kind of keep top of mind. It is Pink October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's a big month. You hear a lot about pink this year anyway, but this year, I want to make sure that you know that pink is not just for Barbie. Pink is to remind us that we need to get our mammograms, we need to take good care of ourselves, and that's for men and women that we love and care for. I do love the idea of buddying up with somebody, especially somebody that's difficult to get to go to the doctor.
Oh, never mind. I'm giving a price on the pink heart ring.
Excellent. Yes, the price is $1,183, Mom. It's on 3 credit card payments of $393.33. Wow. And it's on 12-month special financing of $98.58. Wow. So again, that's J420153. So what are some things you can do? Well, you can take good care of yourself. You can maintain a regular exercise routine. You can be sure to test again your body when you're in the shower or in the bathtub or whatever. Do a self-exam. And if you don't know how to do that, I'm not going to demonstrate here, obviously, but you can, you're welcome. But you can go online and there's all kinds of great information on how to do a self-test. This is really important. I mean, there's been so many people in our lives that have been touched by this, not only family, but a lot of friends. And a lot of friends that are familiar faces that you see on television that you've come to know over the years through your shopping experience. So I'm 4 minutes over. She's trying to give me like floor signals, like she's working as a floor manager. That's very funny. Come over and say hello, my mammogram adverse mother, who is now going in for regular mammograms. Come on over and say hello to everybody.
What I need is a knee surgery.
You do?
No, I don't.
No, she doesn't. She's in pretty good shape. We just need to get back to the pool. Regular exercise. Sit down. Say hi.
Honey, you're already way over.
I know, but if they don't want to see you, they'll hang up. Don't hang up. Anyway, this is my mom. This is Mama Pat. This is the lady who I have to fight. Why are you winking at them?
No, it's the twitch.
Did you want to say hi to John? Wasn't it nice of him to stop
Hey,
in today?
John. Yes, we finally met in person.
Yes.
Wonderful man.
Yeah. They met in Las Vegas, actually, at the JCK show.
That's a blur, John. But I love you. All right, this is enough
All
now.
right. All right. We'll see you. We'll see you next Wednesday. Tell a friend, bring a little cup of something, and hang out with us while we just
Coffee
talk
or
about
water or
stuff.
juice.
Well, yeah, depending on when they're watching. You can always watch in replay, too, if you can't make it, but in case you're getting a mammogram.
My God.
Jeez. All right.
Bye. I
Anyway,
love you all.
we love you. See you.